What's up, everyone? Hope you're all having a great day today. Respawn just announced some amazing news yesterday. Well, as usual, amazing for some and not amazing for others. So most YouTubers like to make a video as soon as the patch notes come out, just telling you what they are. What I like to do is give it a day or two, let people vent and give their opinion on them, and then have some better conversations to talk about whether or not these patch notes are really good. But as promised, because you guys did hit the subscriber goal for last video, here is a very disturbing video of me drinking Glytch energy through my nose. Make sure to please go use code JMeyels and buy something, link in the description, because this was a pain to make. No audio because the audio was absolutely disgusting, but if you guys do want to see the full video with the audio, you can either become a YouTube member and see it on the members videos, or if we hit 3,000 likes on this video, I'll give it to everyone. And just a couple of announcements. If you don't fast forward through the video, I'll keep the announcements only 15 seconds. Number one is I have a Bangalore Heirloom Giveaway on my Twitter in the link down in the description below. And number two, I've uploaded a straight week on my second channel, just some short gameplay clips as a shorts channel. Make sure to go check it out and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. All right, so let's get into it. Yesterday was a really big day. Not just any Old Town takeover that was announced, but a really massive update is coming. They did say that the patch notes were going to be very long, and they were indeed. A lot of new things coming, but a few things that I want to harp on the most, and that is the Apex Legends ranked meta is changing very drastically. So we're going to get some pro responses on this, talk about a new weapon type that's coming, one specific individual who is plaguing Apex, and confirmation to more legend balances that didn't make this update but are coming in the future. Make sure to click like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So I'm not going to read you all of the balance notes because I know you've probably already read them, but basically Caustic got nerfed an absolute ton. Pathfinder got removed low profile. Gibraltar kind of got nerfed a good bit. Horizon got nerfed a good bit. Revenant got buffed slightly. Watson got buffed pretty well. Rampart got buffed very heavily. So all of these came out and people were going crazy. Finally, we're going to see a new ranked meta in Apex Legends. Everyone should be happy because finally it's going to change, hopefully for the better. And of course, the people who wanted the Caustic nerf now all of a sudden not happy, but it is kind of for good reason. Let's talk about it. So the good old TSM Imperial House had constructive criticism. I believe somewhat the nerf of Caustic is a step in the right direction. However, the generic idea of Caustic still being able to crowd control in there is due to the blind and slow effect from his gas. Instead of nerfing the damage, they should revert the damage to the old numbers, but allow enemies to be able to move and see in his gas, so that whenever I push a Caustic, it's not just a 1v1 and I can still fight, but Caustic has the advantage of not taking the damage given by the gas. Right now we get damage, stunned, and blind. I've been playing this game since launch, and Apex seems to have a tendency when nerfs are in question to do very little nerfs to things, but I understand you can't make substantial changes just like that. However, due to the time interval of these updates that are brought out, which in my opinion is pretty long, they need to make bigger changes for things to be actually changed. So what I would call the probably absolute poster child for the Caustic nerf to happen is now not happy with the Caustic nerf. And I do agree, though, that it is for good reason. And the problem is what they're trying to do is basically take him out of competitive play. And if they want to do that, I feel like Caustic still needs to be the same Caustic as he was, as he is currently right now before the update. And what they need to do is just simply GA him out of ALGS, have a gentleman's agreement to say, we're not going to use him anymore. And by the way, that's an actual thing. They do that in Call of Duty esports, where they just GA a weapon that they don't want to be used. I do agree that the ranked and competitive experience is very hard and annoying with Caustic, but it does make you think a little bit. I mean, they were talking about buffing Caustic just a week before he was nerfed, all because whenever they announced that they were going to buff him, all of a sudden everyone flipped out and freaked out and said, no, you need to nerf him. And because they received so much backlash from that, it really deterred what they were trying to do as game developers. Now, I do think that they were in the wrong to have trying to buff him back then, but still, it's weird how really the streamers and pros can control the direction of the game that they want, all by just complaining and tweeting and getting a lot of people to get behind them and agree with them. So this has been like an ongoing battle all day on Twitter, whether or not this Caustic nerf is really needed. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below. Is this Caustic nerf too much? Did he need a nerf whatsoever? Maybe he did need a nerf, and maybe this was just too much. Maybe he didn't need a nerf at all. Let me know down in the comments on how you feel, in your opinion. It seems like most people think that it's heading in the right direction, but it was a bit too much. Even Bronzy saying on Twitter yesterday that the Watson buff isn't enough, the Path buff isn't enough competitively. The Caustic nerf to remove ramp up damage on gas and visual in gas is too much of a nerf. Should be one or the other. The changes are in the right direction, but God, please, we need more per update. So yeah, it's a pretty hot topic right now, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. All right, moving on. This one is very funny in my opinion, but also pretty controversial. Basically, if you've not seen Twitter whatsoever, or if you've been sleeping under a rock completely, then you would not know that there is this kind of meme going out right now with 2 Feet, a hacker in Apex, who is trolling pretty much every streamer. Now, what he's doing is completely wrong. I agree. He's hacking, he's aimbotting, he's walling, And then on top of that, he's stream sniping big streamers and doing what's quote unquote, I guess, having a bounty on their head, meaning purposely stream sniping them and just trolling them all stream long. Well, the controversy that's behind this is that a lot of streamers have recognized, hey, there's literally nothing we can do. I'm not going to fight him because I'm going to lose. And in doing so, a lot of times he's actually decided to not kill the streamer. But the fact of the matter is he's still in the game. He's still controlling the game and he still cannot be beaten. And if you're still confused, this guy is much different than just a regular hacker. He can't be banned. He can't be tracked. He can't be stopped. He's a very intelligent hacker. So he's just going to be right back in the scene. So a lot of people have been going along with it, just not killing him, not shooting him, and just letting him do his thing. But then a lot of people also have been on the complete opposite side of this and really starting some controversy. NRG Rogue said this on Twitter: let's normalize talking crap to every single cheating player in the game and not being friendly just to benefit a few hours of playing. I'll spit on their dead loot box till the day I die. Hit them with the hide queue and swap servers and their speed limit IQ will falter. Even Niceweek chimed in and said, I've been saying this from the start. Well, just a couple of days later, NRG Rogue said, I love streaming Apex Legends, but I don't love being forced to turn stream off by a streaming sniping hacker. I'm sure every other streamer feels the same way. Our income and the game itself is literally controlled by cheaters, LOL. And don't get me wrong, Rogue is 100% right about this. Like, we should never really cherish cheaters or really put them on a pedestal, but it's also like this world of like dank memes. It's just like unexplainable. Sometimes you just break the rules. Sometimes what's funny is the stuff that you shouldn't do. And honestly, to me, watching all of this, it's kind of been hilarious just allowing Toofy to control Apex and be the king of Apex because he can't be stopped, he can't be banned. It's really funny. I mean, I'm tempted to just make it a meme and just continue to say Toofy is the king and just let him do whatever he does, because obviously if they're not good enough to stop him, then let him do it, because they really need to focus on how to fix their game, how to fix these cheaters just controlling Apex Legends. So until they learn how to defend this and how to fix this issue, let him do his thing. I think it's kind of funny, but also, I mean, I understand it's hurting people's income, so I don't condone it. I don't know what to say. I just think it's funny. All right, guys, lastly, really quick, we've all been wondering what's going on with the Gibby arm shield and what's going on with the Loba buff that we thought we were going to be getting. Well, they did confirm. Daniel Klein said this on Reddit yesterday. We're working on an arm shield stuff, but there are still some nasty bugs that cropped out and stopped us from shipping the nerf we're aiming at. Currently looking at letting access damage bleed through the Gibby arm shield. It's coming. And then they also said that the Loba buff that was supposed to come this patch will also come probably at season 9 launch. And if you stay to the end of the video, here's a little bit of a golden nugget. The marksman class type actually looks like it could be coming soon, basically in a dev stream showing off the patch notes. They did show someone picking up a 3x scope, and you could actually see that the marksman was a new gun type on the stream. Now, obviously, this is just the G7 Scout and the 3030. But yeah, guys, overall, everything is looking great with this update. I know I've talked about the bad parts, but that's because we expect them to do good things. So I'm not going to harp on the things that they do good, even though I do condone them for doing those good things. But you got to remember, they're a game developer. They're supposed to bring good updates. So yeah, overall, everyone seems to be very excited about this update. I think the Caustic Town takeover looks great. The legend balances look absolutely amazing. The weapon balances look absolutely amazing. And I'm very excited to see where this new update is going to take us. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about it. What's the one thing that you're most excited for? Patch notes are also in the description if you've never seen them. Don't forget about my second channel down in the description below, and go show me some love on that channel. Also, don't forget about the Bangalore Heirloom Giveaway, also in the description, to the Twitter link to that. I'll see you all in the next one. It's Vibrate Only Positivity. Make sure to click the like button so that we hit 3,000 likes, and I'll give you all access to the full video of me drinking Glytch energy up my nose. And if not, you can become a YouTube member and get access to the video there. I appreciate you guys smashing the subscriber goal for the last video. Subscribe for some more entertaining videos like this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.